So it's like, we talk about, right, March mnemonic, care under fire, tactical field care, stuff like that for TCCC and TECC. But what are we doing that's different, right? So cuff kit, right? Iridium Solutions cuff kit. Care under fire. It's not our standard kit. It's got shit in it that you wouldn't expect to see. It's got shit in it that other kits probably don't have. You're going to think that you're missing some things, but what are we concerned about in care under fire? It's really two things. Stop the blood from coming out of our casualty so that they won't die within a minute, and then get them fuck off the X. That's what we're doing, right? And so, and hey, I'm not selling this right now. You just happen to be along. We're talking about doing things that maybe other people aren't doing, right? So this is the care under fire kit. Now, you've got a tourniquet on you because you are wearing a tourniquet. This one has an extra tourniquet in it because you have two legs. And what I think when I hear care under fire is I've got a casualty and we've got to get them out, and they may need to walk out if possible, even if they've been shot through a leg. So should they be shot through two legs or a leg and an arm? Extra tourniquet. A lot of agencies are doing things where their SOP or TTPs are to not verbalize when they're going in. So it's a lot of non-verbal communication. If you've been shot and you're in the middle of going in and solving a problem, you might want to be able to tell other teammates if it's in the dark that you've been shot. And so a certain color, if everyone agrees on it, light stick to be able to pull out and say, hey, there's an injury here. That's an effective visual communication as opposed to verbal communication. Okay, we want to give, if it's a gunshot, then I can't go much into this, but CWMP, Combat Wound Medication Pack, you can look these up. So we want to give them antibiotics and painkillers that won't stop their blood from clotting immediately. So it's acetaminophen is what you want effectively. You might want to have to tape something up to get them out ambulatory, and if they're in and out of consciousness, you might want to give them some ammonia inhalants. These aren't medically proven to do anything, but surprisingly, on a surprisingly wide amount of the population, they will wake people up. They'll wake them the fuck up long enough that they might stand up and help get themselves out. Of course, and I should have probably started with this, pair of gloves, staged with the openings easy to find in the dark, so that you can just find them with your eyes closed or if you can't see anything. And then this is not a real product. I made this, but it's a concept more than anything. A lot of the drag straps that you see are predicated on the person that you're dragging wearing LBE, okay, wearing plate carrier, or wearing something that you can just grab the handle, and that's what a lot of the drags are set up for. But you can get mule tape, which is just flat nylon webbing, and you can build yourself a couple of handles, make a couple of clip-in points, one for a belt if they're wearing a belt, clip on the belt, go up underneath the armpits and across, and then you can do a drag on someone bigger than you, or if they've got a lot of gear on them, or if you have to pull them out of something, you could effectively drag them out a lot with a lot more leverage than you could if you're just using your hands. So some little thing in your care under fire kit to extract, get them off the X, so you can deal with the problem under tactical field care is a different approach, but I think it's something that we need to find a commercial way to make that viable. I would love it if someone who was building really high-end medical kits would find a way to commercially produce that. Wink, wink. So yeah, if you're that people or those people, let's chat. Now, having said this, this is more just to think about what do we want to accomplish and how do we come up with the equipment that will help us get to that end, right? I mean, I love a fully stuffed IFAC. I love an NPA and a chest seal and Olays bandage and ACE bandages and Kerlix coming out in your ears. That's great. But at the point of injury, if it's still a threat or like a hot zone as they call it, or a direct threat environment, none of that shit is appropriate. That's for a different time. And it's time for us to not, idolize the fact that we have all this really high-tech, cool medical equipment and get down to the brass tacks of what we have to do. And then that way, if we remove those extra complexities, just focus on the things we need, we can be more effective at those things and get that job done, and then, you know, move to a better place to do the other jobs. So that's food for thought. I hope you guys like that. And thanks for listening to our rambles, and check us out, iridiumsolutions.ca. Like I said, these kits aren't for sale, but we've got other cool shit there, some things you might like. We're in Canada. If you're in America, we'll still ship to you. We'd be happy to, but there's other options for you in Canada, not a lot of other options, so come check us out. Talk to you soon.